This play is holy, but you don't have to buy it. This is their 30th play as Nevei Kodesh's royal jesters. We welcome now the Kosher hams in honor of Queen Esther.
Camel poop on your Persian rug? No problem. Just use Dead Sea Tide with Platform 7 to get whiter. Lucy, you can't be in the show. But Ricky, I really want to, and Fred is going to be in the show, and Ethel's going to... And now in the news today, turns out that Queen Vashti's approval ratings are down to 32%. It turns out that probably the only people supporting her in the land right now are people in the palace that she pays. And now on to stocks.
Watching the news is so depressing. This administration has gone to hell in a handbasket. Over there, please. Thank you very much. Oh my God, V. I picked you to be my queen 7.5 years ago, and I was dumb enough to choose you again 4 years later. But you have screwed this kingdom royally. Your approval ratings are in the toilet, and the whole world has turned against us. It's time for me to kick you out.
What? You can't do that. I am so proud of all the good things that I have done. I have stimulated the economy by making the rich richer. And I have protected this kingdom from all the evildoers.
Get out of my palace.
History will vindicate me.
Gosh darn it, now I gotta find me a new queen. Last time I used J-Date, that was a disaster. You know, last night I sat down to watch one of my favorite TV shows, CSI Persia. But because of that dang writer's strike, the only thing on was reality shows. But I did happen to catch some kind of dating game program, and that gives me an idea.
Welcome to the dating game, Persian version. I am your host for Rakhnazad Kilbasi. And we have a very, very special show for you tonight. We are delighted to have our own King Uncle Sam Ashverash. He is looking for a new queen. Welcome. Put your hands together. So tell me, King Uncle Sam, what are you looking for?
My what?
No, in a queen.
Okay, I'm looking for someone who's a uniter, not a divider. Someone who isn't beholden to lobbyists, who doesn't play partisan games, who will bring Persia together, and most important, who will come to my drunken parties naked.
I think we can help you. Unlike the old days, back in 400 BCE, now that we are in this modern era of 300 BCE, we no longer have discrimination on basis of gender or ethnicity. This is the most diverse group of queen candidates we have ever had. So Your Majesty, please to be there. And now, our first lovely contestant from the balmy southwestern part of Persia. Please join me in welcoming Ishtar McKay.
Scary dude.
I'm Senator McCain. Yes, Senator McCain. I'm so nice that you forget that I'm Republican.
You really dressed for the occasion.
This old thing, I've had it for years.
Please to be seated. Our next contestant has a personal relationship with Jesus, which is very interesting because Jesus will not be born for another 300 years. So please to welcome Manush Huckabee.
I'm the only candidate who has been endorsed by a deity. Don't believe in evolution, Huckabee.
Salam.
Salami? Praise be Jesus.
Okay, have a seat. Hold on to your yarmulkes, ladies and gentlemen, and put your hands together for Barack Obama!
Hope!
Change!
Please, to make you more comfortable.
Thank you.
Our final contestant, who has actually lived in the palace before. Please welcome Clinton.
I am so very glad to be here. I've been preparing for this position for many, many years, since before I was even born.
You look familiar.
Well, I was the concubine to one of your former concubines. Speaking of which, where is he? Hey there, little cuties! Hey, little sweeties! Yeah, you! Cut that out, Bill.
Please be seated. So just to start things out here, very briefly, if each of you could share, what would you bring to your role as queen? You go first, he.
Experience. I'm the only one with experience in the palace. Besides, I'm also the only one with the right equipment to meet your every needs. Just remember that when the phone rings at 3 a.m.
Well, I've got experience too in being tortured, and I understand that'll be very handy in this palace.
Huckabee.
It's not so much what I would bring to the palace. It's more what I would take away. Darwin, science, condoms, homosexuality.
Now wait just a cotton pick a minute there. You're against homosexuality, but you're here trying to be my queen? How's this gonna work?
Don't worry, we'll figure it out with God's help.
And what would you offer, Patty?
Change!
What is this about change? I was the first one to talk about change. I'm all about change. I've even been through the change. Remember to smile, sugar.
Well, you know, I'm all about change too. In fact, I've changed to just about everything I used to say I believed in.
Well, I also bring hope.
was born in Hope, Arkansas.
So was I.
Cousin Jed?
We're getting off track here. Better to ask questions, Your Majesty.
Good idea. Okay, so it's very important that my queen be popular amongst the big shots of my kingdom. I've heard that each one of you has a very special celebrity endorser. Could you tell me who they are? Hilalala, Bob?
Am I being asked first again? Well, why am I always first? I'll answer your question, but I just want to point out how unfair this whole process is. I don't even get a pillow. But I'm happy to tell you about my policies on healthcare, women's rights, and Persian warming, and...
Excuse me, who is your celebrity endorser?
Oh, Barbara Streisand.
Well, my endorser is that young whippersnapper actor, Wilford Brimley.
Who?
Wilford Brimley, you remember, like 30 years ago he played an old guy in Cocoon? And then there was his starring role in Ewoks, The Battle for Endor.
I think I must have missed that.
I bring the only O as big as I am. Oprah.
Oh, that is very impressive. Huckabee, I bet you can't top that.
Oh yeah? I'm endorsed by God.
That's funny. I thought Oprah was God.
Okay, next question. Now, according to this top secret government report, nuclear weapons are now in the possession of that evildoer, Haman. What do you propose to do about it? Okay.
Bomb, 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 Iran. Bomb, 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 Iran.
Wait a second.
What?
Persia is Iran.
I've got it. Stay the course, even if it takes thousands of years. I know, because I know all about war. I've been tortured.
Of course, I didn't have the benefit of being tortured, unlike my savior. I had to come upon my wisdom the old-fashioned way, through hard work, a loving family, and a hotline to Jesus.
I just want to emphasize, and I want to make this very clear, that I've always been a proponent of peace, even when I voted for war. So I promise I'll weigh all my options carefully and then do whatever's politically expedient.
Hope. Peace. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can!
Wow. That is very, very deep.
He didn't say anything. He's being totally vague. I have a 27.9-point plan to deal with Haman. And remember, I'm the only one with experience in the palace.
Excuse me, but I don't remember you signing many international treaties when you were first concubine.
Wait. Things are getting very, very heated here. Time for a commercial break. Looking for mediation for your tribe, your country, your synagogue? Come to Crazy Abdul's. We use latest in mediation techniques. No hugging, no waterboarding. If mediation doesn't work,